AsianMusic.com playout track.
What is happening, everybody? I am back from London, back with my guy Saeed. United Central. We've just done a video on the West Ham game. You've heard everything I had to say on my matchday vlog, my player ratings on the United stand, my fan cam on the United stand, everything about that game. But I'm going to start with this game for this week's Premier League roundup, because Saeed, you've had a lot to say, mate, this weekend on this game. You've sort of lost a lot of hope and a lot that's going on with United, and namely one man.
Ollie,
Need
mate.
to say it.
Ollie out, mate. Ollie out. I said it, mate, and I'll say it with chest, and I'll say it with a reason, man. And I just feel like sometimes you're just out of your depth, mate. You're out of your depth because you haven't got the right tactical nous. You play in a formation which doesn't suit the team, even though it's clear which players suit which kind of style and which players should really be there. Let's be honest, let's not kid ourselves here. Fred should have started yesterday. Matty should have been on the bench. You know what I mean? Rashford again, Paul. There's certain selection here. Pereira on the right, you just don't do that. Any other manager does not put Pereira on the right. He's not got pace. He's not even got. I don't even know if he's got good delivery. He's got certain good delivery, but I'm not seeing that yet. Has he got the tracking back abilities? No. He hasn't got anything on that right hand side to say, you know what, I'm going to put him on the right hand side. Against Cresswell, who's bombing on forward. You just don't do that, it's criminal. I just don't see it with Ollie. And sometimes you can say to yourself, you know what, can we get a better manager out there and that will suit our playing style, and you can get better. But the argument that people are saying is he hasn't got the right tools, he hasn't got the right players. That for me is it's a no-go for me, because you see Norwich how they play, and they play with a style, they play with a footballing ability. They come out, they keep to their philosophy. Whereas United, they're going against what they were doing. He's saying, I want to play the youth. He's not playing the youth. Gomez on the 8th minute, you know what he does? Send him out on the left. Absolutely hung to dry. Should have seen him the first touch. Straight away went out the stands. You know what I mean? You bring it on Fred on the
right on top of him. His head goes. He's just lost all confidence.
You bring it on Fred on the 70th minute. Fred is a slow burner. You need to give him the first half, second half at least. Let him adjust to the playing game. You can't give it after 70 minutes when everyone is on their games. You know what I mean? West Ham are looking for a second. You just don't do that. Ashley Young at left back keeps persisting. He should have noticed every manager has persisted with Ashley Young, and they've got it wrong, and it's made key errors. Dalot, ready, you know what I mean? Is a young lad, can give that attacking dimension on the left hand side. Can give something, you know what I mean? That. And you know, and I just don't see it with Ollie. I just do not see it with Ollie, and he's out of his depth. And for me, Ollie out, mate. And it sucked me to say it. I wanted to do well. I wanted him to do well, but sometimes you're just out of your depth. You're just not good enough at the job. And he's got people like Mike Phelan in there. Not it's old age tactics. McKenna, I don't know what he's done in the Premier League or even anything coaching level. Michael Carrick untested. You've got people out there just not around him, not being good enough. And it was away football. It was appreciated at the start, but now it's 1 win in 19 away from home. I think it is not won away since home February. You know what I mean? We scraped away against Leicester. Chelsea should have beat us, in all honesty. Wolves, I thought we lacked ideas. Crystal Palace was an absolute shocking game. Southampton, clueless, absolute clueless. So for me, it just builds up all the levels that you need. The answer to the question does not add up with Ollie, and for me, it's got to go, man. I'm sorry to say, it's got to go.
Well, you're not the only one saying that, because yesterday was just an horrible day. I was saying on Saeed's video, don't forget, link in the description below, check that video out as well, people. But I was just saying to Saeed, my voice is gone. I set off yesterday morning. It just lashed it down. Motorways got shut in Manchester. I'm thinking, right, okay. So I got there, I heard the team, then there was the game. Then literally, I just about got my video uploaded and the battery went dead. I got back to my car. It took me about half an hour to get out of the car park because I couldn't remember where I parked. Some big Westfield shopping centre outside the new London Stadium. Nightmare.
Nightmare. I know that road.
We were late with all late with all the filming with the United stand because of the Wi-Fi signal and everything. So we got the play ratings done around about 7 o'clock. The game was at 2. And then, just so everyone knows, I've tried to catch up with a few messages because, my God, my phone blew up. Literally, as soon as I plugged it in, and there was a lot of people saying Ollie out, and you're not the only one saying it, mate. Literally, not much in terms of explanation, just Ollie out, play it, just add enough. I said it before, the only thing that that really riles me with Ollie is what he says.
Yeah.
And the facts, and people have
It's
come out
almost
online.
noisy.
People say, and he's come out and he said, we're not far away with this team. And what? I'm like, what's that? No reason to panic.
Yeah.
No reason to panic. And I've put it on I tweeted it out today. I said, rebuild. Where do you rebuild from? How deep do you want to go? How far do you want to fall before?
Exactly.
The rebuild is a rebuild on top of a rebuild.
Yeah.
We're rebuilding what? We're rebuilding what happened to the last 6 years? We're just forgetting about that.
Exactly.
I'm just saying that now's a rebuild.
Yeah.
Because that's the issue for me, because who is going to come in? I think unless he spends £250 in January, then we're not going to attract the players. And you know what I
What
mean?
of a bill? Are you crazy? Our next spend, if you look at our next spend,
I know.
50 odd million?
That's what it's going to take for me to even salvage getting a top 6 this season. That's how much I think we need.
I think top 4's done because at the end of the day,
Top 4 won't even on it
the
for me,
question.
mate.
Yeah.
I've called 10th this year, and I think that's realistic because where we are now, 2 wins in 6.
yeah.
We've
But
not,
then the attraction goes for United next season and we
Exactly.
don't sign anyone.
That's what I'm thinking about.
We'll be
then.
end up with championship players, mate. And
You're talking about Madison. I
and
mean,
then you'll pay over the odds for Madison. You'll pay up 90 million for Madison, where Leicester can't refuse that money.
because Ed Woodward comes out and makes United and makes them sound like we're still this juggernaut with loads of money. And they're thinking, right, okay, they're desperate, the football's
Yeah.
crap,
Yeah.
but they've got loads of money.
Exactly.
Bang.
And they're coming for the wrong reasons. And they're coming for the wrong reasons.
There is exactly what is wrong from the
Yeah,
top
where
part
lies the
of it.
problems, yeah.
Because there's the man there that's not a football man, and he sees all this money coming in. The AGM's coming today. People have been sent emails. Oh, I've not been sent it because
I'm not sending it. Where's my email?
United are refusing to send me stuff at the moment. I get nothing.
I don't get nothing as well, you know. You know what?
Tickets went on sale for West Ham away. You know what? They went on the website. We're supposed to get a call back
Yeah.
for the fans who've applied for them, who've gone through
None.
the right. Now they just go on general sale then for season ticket holders on the website. I didn't even get notice. I didn't get an email to tell me. Do you know what I mean? I applied for every single game.
Shocking.
And
Shocking.
I just, everything about the club is like we said with Thomas Cook. I'm sure that's United's fault as well.
Yeah. So that means we can't go on the thingy then?
No, Thomas Cook can't do the wages. They've announced it today that Thomas Cook, Liverpool and United are now trying to find ways to figure out because they took packages and people have paid Thomas Cook for the whole thing.
Wow.
So
But
it's
the Belgrade game as well, wasn't it? Bloody hell,
yeah,
mate.
everything is a mess.
Maybe
at
it's
the moment.
United's it's fault that you know they got
Virus,
boss.
mate. We're a virus, mate, at the moment.
Virus, mate. Bloody
We
hell.
destroy players. We're destroying airlines.
Oh man.
That was obviously a joke. Don't take that
Yeah, don't take
seriously.
it. Yeah.
That was Thomas Cook have their own issues, but pretty sad as it is. Everyone losing their jobs.
That's
Serious note. Back to the football. That was pretty much United's weekend. We've covered that
let's just
in
get over that, man.
depth. Let's move on.
Rochdale on the Wednesday.
Yeah, Rochdale in the week. Let's move on. Okay, next game I'm going to go to the early kick-off. Which gave me confidence going into the West Ham game because Leicester doing over Spurs give us the chance to go third. And again,
Do you know
there's
what,
always
though,
one
mate?
game of the week where we talk about it, isn't there?
That
This
is
game.
the game of the week we talk about.
And the armpit.
Oh,
VAR.
mate. I don't know if it's an armpit, mate. It is that for me. I you know, you can say Tottenham in top 4. You know what I mean? We want to
There's issues
lose
there,
points
mate, as well.
competition, but
There's
for me,
issues.
that if I was United decision, mate, oh man, I would be livid because I don't understand this VAR rule, and I don't understand it in a way because when the ball leaves a Dominic's feet, how do they judge the speed in the pass? And then next thing you know, you're marginalising it by very, very millilitres. And you're talking about millilitres. And they changed their offside rule because they wanted it. So then it will give the advantage to the attacker. And we see more goals. Now you're doing the opposite. And it's becoming... So, and then you're leaving it to science where it should be a natural case of, you know, yes, it's facts and you can say, oh, offside or not offside. But you're now going down to minor facts. And apparently it took 6 minutes.
Yeah, it's
You know what I mean?
ridiculous.
It's not when you go into that minor millimeters. I feel like you should just give the attacking ability, attacking what's advantage to
benefit of the
Tottenham.
doubt.
Because you're making it so anti-football if you look at it really. And I don't think it's right. I never was in favour of VAR.
Guy come on the radio when I was driving up here before, and he said, "I've just cancelled my Sky Sports membership. I don't want to watch football anymore." I said, "I can't celebrate a goal because I'm looking to the linesman first."
Do you know what? It's crazy.
I've lost all passion for the game. It's just destroying the passion for
You're
football.
looking for the referee to go like that.
Yeah, and you like that.
And now
Do you celebrate or not? That's the thing. It's like,
especially for the last minute winner. And, then, you know,
and Tottenham can't complain.
yeah, you know what? If
They've-
it's a team not to complain though,
Yeah.
if it's Tottenham, man, Madison's
have-
goal though, bloody hell, mate.
I was just about
What
to come
a
on to
player!
that.
What a player!
Oh mate, if we could get that guy in our team, it would make a massive
I wish,
difference.
mate, but-
yeah. No.
Brilliant comeback from Leicester though. I give it to them. You know what I mean, I thought they were down and out after that 2-0. Then you know what I mean.
Standout
Just goes
team.
to show like how much confidence it gives you when you're just, you know what I mean. You think
They
you're
were
down
poor
and out.
against us, mate.
Yeah.
They were poor against
Yeah.
us, but tell you what, turned up against.
And then again, I feel like United just sat back that much. We basically held our own, and I feel like Leicester just couldn't break us down that day. Whereas this game, they had a game plan, and
Yeah.
Tottenham are not going to sit back.
I think Rodgers learnt from United.
Yeah, easy.
But yeah, credit to Leicester. They
Yeah,
deserved
credit to
the win.
Leicester.
They were the better
Good win,
team.
and they're fourth in the league or something like that.
Yeah, comfortably in there. I think the third actually.
Third,
Arsenal
yeah.
fourth, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, definite big ups to Leicester. They were close to performance of the week actually. Leicester.
Yeah, I reckon as well.
Going on again, and I've got to give credit to Sean Dice. I mean, he got after the Lord Mayor's show, you could say that, which was Norwich against City last week, coming
Yeah.
into then a normal game, but absolutely solidified and solid Premier League team now, Burnley.
Yeah, easy.
One manager who plays two strikers, two bruisers. It's like Sunday League football.
Sunday
setup.
football, easy.
But
They had a game plan though. You see what they were doing? They're pressing Norwich
Yeah.
at every single moment.
And they couldn't pass, and then Norwich went and started playing long ball.
Yeah.
And you know what? You've got to give credit to managers who realise what's going on,
I like Sean Dyche.
do the work.
I like Sean Dyche in the way he believes in what he knows. I'm limited, so
Yeah.
I'm going to play 4-4-2, and I'm just going to go for it. And you know what? He gets his wins against the lower less teams. He gets his wins at home. You know what I mean?
Does.
You know what I mean? He grinds up results against Wolves away. He gets some kind of results where you don't expect it. And you know what, man? Fair play to him. I feel like he gets undermined as a manager. He needs to get another top job now after this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After Burnley, no disrespect to Burnley, but he deserves a top job after what he's done for how many years,
Yeah.
solidifying a team. But people may not want to see that kind of football. You know what I mean? But it
Burnley
gets him
loving it.
exactly.
Burnley fans love it, and they love him
Yeah,
for it. I
exactly.
mean, there's actual proof in sticking by a manager
Yeah,
in a weird way.
yeah.
Not a good combo for you today.
No. Definitely not.
Yeah,
mate.
but credit to Burnley again. Absolute. Just can't see him ever going down.
No.
If
You
guy
can't-
stays there, I don't see.
Unless they get the
Burnley
Europa
going.
League again, if they do, I feel like it'll be a struggle. They
They've
struggled last
just
time with the
got
Europa League.
some players in there who can win a game for him,
Yeah.
and you need that down
Yeah.
there. Mid-table to bottom half, you do need players in there that can just win a game on their
Yeah.
own. They've got a couple of them in there.
You know what? Got
Decent.
fair play. Got Woods who will score goals. Barnes score goals for fun.
Quality.
You know what, man? Sometimes I feel like United just need a player who can, you know, what I mean, like
You know,
a
you
Barnes
put a
comes from
ball
bench.
into a box and you're thinking, you know what? There's a 60-40 chance here. One of my centre forwards is getting head on this.
exactly. Or you play 4-4-2 and you have a Barnes and Rashford.
Yeah.
Where someone can lay it off, someone can just bully the defender, link up play. What happened to 4-4-2 nowadays? I'm just playing.
I know, mate.
I don't know, but
It's criminal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but big up to Burnley again. I'd be chuffed to bits with that result,
Yeah.
especially Norwich on the high day was coming from the City game. Man.
Yeah, 100%.
Just shows you how
Long
tough the
trip
league
as well,
is. though.
Norwich from to Burnley.
And I would say this next game would be a set of fans who are probably in a very similar sort of mind frame to ours in terms of where Everton are at right now.
Yeah.
My God.
Disillusioned.
What
Can't pick the
is-
right team.
It's so
Tactics.
hot and cold, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I think more cold, to be fair, because at the end of the day,
It's
when
going
was the
that
last
way.
time they won?
Last time they won was the
Wolves game?
wasn't it? Wolves at home, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know what, man? I feel like he's on thin ice. I feel like he's going to be the next one to be
I
sacked.
thought they were going to be. I'll tell you what, he's in there in
They've
the
got
top
City
five.
next game, haven't they?
Yes, early kick-off, I think.
Yeah.
I think they're in the top five for. He's in the top five of the managers who'd be favourites to be first sacked this season.
Yeah.
He's up there.
I feel like if City more than 4-0, I feel like he's sacked.
It's
And-
thingy there because it's like you said, you've got another Matic issue there.
Yeah.
Solskjaer playing Matic, Schneidlin.
Snidely.
What has that guy got on Silver?
And that's some static midfield Gomez and
I'm
Snidely.
confident every Everton fan watching this would totally agree with me.
Mm.
I'm like, what is Schneidlin? Where does he fit in to any
Is that
team?
one of our worst midfielders as well?
Oh
when we bought
my
him?
God! And that, you know what I mean? You're on the hiding to nothing if you're starting to play players like that. It all comes down to that team you set out, and straight away a team sheet can give the opposition confidence, or it can just demoralise the rest of your team because they must look at Schneiderlin and go, "How is this guy in this team?"
I know.
And the confidence then it drains away.
Yeah, 100%.
Whereas on the opposite hand, you play a more attacking player in there, or you play someone else, it changes. You just be like that, but Everton, I don't know where they're going.
I feel like they're clueless now. The manager doesn't know.
People were shouting them out for top 4 contenders, top 6 contenders, but
at first when I seen all the players, I thought, but I feel like the missing link was Zaha. If you're gonna watch Zaha, they would have thought, you know what?
They've got a manager who's got an owner who's got ambition.
Yeah,
and I think the right manager in there, they're a threat because they've got a new stadium coming.
Yeah.
An owner with money who will spend it.
Let's just sort it out.
They've got all the credentials there to be perfect.
Yeah.
No debt. You know what I mean? It's set up perfect.
Set up perfectly.
New stadium looks really nice.
Shout out to Sheffield United. They come
Again.
there. They hung on there, and then they got the second goal out of nothing, where they were sitting back. You know what I mean? Pickford, I don't know. He should be saving that.
Old school Sheffield United.
Old school Sheffield United, and they're getting their points away from home. They could be the one where away from home they're better than at home. Because if I'd have won this at home, apart from one game.
Yeah, I think they beat. Who's it? They beat at home now. Can't remember who it was. Won the first game. Palace.
Palace, at home 1-0.
But then they dropped points to Southampton, got beat by Leicester. So but they drew away at Stamford Bridge. Liverpool struggled there yesterday.
So
you know what I mean?
I reckon it's a good win for them.
Sheffield United, you know what? They're on the same points as us. They're ahead of us now because the goal difference maybe they're close.
I think we're just about ahead of us. Yeah.
It shows exactly how.
You know what? Just got to show, man. We've only won 2 games, so I just keep thinking everyone's ahead of us. You know what I mean? Like it's
not even worth looking at the table for us. Then going on to let's get the damp squib out of the way. Newcastle Brighton. Anything to add?
That'll be the worst game. You know what, man? I don't even know what I was doing. I was on my phone and I was just watching it, and I was just like, what? How has this been televised?
43,000 fans. Talking with the feet, the fans now. Wouldn't have thought that of the Geordies, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought Brighton had a better chance of that one where Shaw.
I'd be absolutely deviled as a Brighton fan that you didn't get something from there.
I know, coming all the way down from the bottom of the coast right up to the top.
But all is not lost for the Geordies. Next home game, Man United. So you've got a chance.
Do you know what though? They'll turn up to Prime Brazil.
Oh no!
Try and get a ticket for that. But yeah.
God, yes. So. Just rounding up the Saturday games, the stinker and the stormer of the week, I'll call them this week, all in the same game. And it pains me to do it because it is Man City, obviously, our biggest rivals. Well, not our biggest rivals, but our local rivals. And to come back straight from getting beat by Norwich, deservedly, and injury issues at the back, Stones going out, he drops Sterling, he plays it completely different. Game over in 5 minutes, pretty much.
Yeah.
Just like that. Because as soon as City score, it's all over. And they just tore Sheffield United a new one. Absolutely. It's not Sheffield United, sorry, Sheffield United. Watford. They're bogey.
That was probably the most scintillating and just, in terms of, you know what, it was my little brother's first game to City, yeah. My older brother took him, because for me and my family, most of City fans apart from one brother. And he took him to his first game. And that was his first game, yeah. And imagine seeing that your first game 8-0.
You've got to expect that every game now.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
The bar set high, but Watford just, I don't know, but that shows you if you've got clinical strikers, you've got world class midfield, you can do anything, mate. And what
you've got a central midfielder scoring that trick. You know what I mean? The other players can have an off day, but
they're spreading the goals around City now. Like where only had one goal.
City scored as many goals as we have all season in one game.
We're not levels, mate.
Just go across to Watford, the other side. I mean, where's your backbone? Seriously, as a Watford fan, I'd be.
You would have thought after the Arsenal game they'd be up for it, and you know what I mean. There'd be some kind of
perfect setup for them. You're thinking they turned the corner again, but every time City roll up or they go to City, they just fall on.
Yeah, they literally from the when it was 2-0, I thought, and what is Foster doing, man? He's going nowhere, Mahrez.
Again, it's his comments afterwards again, though. I'm like...
Could have been level of 12.
I could have been level of 12 and they look good to watch. You don't say that.
You don't say that, man.
I mean, God, where's Deeney? Where's Deeney when you need him? You know what I mean? That wouldn't have happened if Deeney was playing.
And also, imagine though, Delafeu got scores that, it would have been a different game.
Yeah, true. Yeah. But he didn't. Ifs and buts.
That's football.
Norwich took every single one of theirs. They had 3 shots. They all went in. They beat City.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, City had about 20 shots themselves, and you got to have luck in them games.
You know what? No, it could have been more, but
that's all about being clinical in the Premier League. And if you don't take one chance, again in the cup final, happened the same way. Watford went through, had an early chance, it could have been different, but
Exactly.
it's like if they don't score first against City, then it's game over.
Yeah.
It's
Easy.
simply, there's no way coming back from it, and
Easy.
they capitulated completely, and they didn't even make an effort.
No.
They were an absolute disgrace, and that's why Watford get the stinker of the week.
Easy.
City,
Easy. Sorry, Watford fans.
for the comeback, sorry United fans for saying it, but City were just a different class.
Yeah. Easy.
And they just walked through that in first gear. It was ridiculous. But yeah, that rounds up everything from Saturday. Oh God, right, we've already done United, so we don't have to go there.
Yeah, let's not go back there.
Next one, Wolves again, 6 games, no wins. Palace, you could say, for both of them teams, the way they are at the start of this season, probably the right result.
Yeah. What Crystal Palace story, I'm sure to see the fans how livid they were to give that goal in the last minute, man. That was.
Well, I tell you what though, Wolves in the last minute, they're clinging on to just the points at the moment. Did it against Burnley.
Yeah.
Did it against Palace, done exactly the same thing, and it's.
Yeah.
And they're clinging on to these single points. They could be all.
They need basically what's going to ruin them now is the Europa League. I feel like just get out of the Europa League now. I feel like it's not doing any of them favours. I feel like they will do. I feel like they'll put a weaker squad in the Europa League now. I really do. I feel like they will do that, and they'll hope for someone, I don't know, a Yota or a striker from the reserves score and bang a goal. But it's
That's
just
it.
not.
You're looking at it in a way now of like it is the most obvious Europa League meltdown season. Burnley had one, Everton have done one, there's been a few that have done them.
Yeah.
And I mean, we threw all our eggs into the Europa League basket with Mourinho.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, it's a competition. You all know how I feel about it. You got my views on it when we played Astana. I don't want to be in it, and that's United with the squad that I'll say squad we've got, but
ridiculous, mate.
it's horrible. It just messes everything up.
Yeah.
It does. You people say it's the same break from Wednesday to Saturday. It just doesn't work that way. The fact that you've got more added pressure that your rivals have already played, the game takes on a different outlook altogether. And for Wolves, it has destroyed them this season, because they were talking on the radio the other day. I think the title was "Are Wolves Too Good to Go Down?" There was fans coming on saying they wanted the manager out. I couldn't believe that.
Bloody hell, mate.
I don't think there's many who would agree with it. I think a few came back on and said it's the most ridiculous phone call I've ever heard. But these little things go wrong like this. You know what I mean? Fans are fickle. We know exactly what it's like, and they turn on the sixpence like that. But again, I think fair enough result. I don't think anyone would argue with it. I think Palace will be miffed more than Wolves. Yeah. But Wolves are just about getting by at the moment.
Yeah. One season wonder, maybe. You never know.
Second season syndrome. It's all of it, isn't it?
Second season syndrome.
Yep. So that's them. Then the two big ones, really, you could say. And Arsenal, no longer Banter FC. We've took that title,
so
mate.
Easy, man. Do you know what, Aston Villa? I don't even know what they were doing. I called them out on Twitter. I said, "What absolute bottlers!" Because what they did was, when it was 2-1, it sat back. And you know what, though? Sometimes you could just. It's that way where United used to have it, even with 10 men, and you know, and if it was 1-0, 2-0, they still come at you, and they still. And I said to Arsenal, and I said to people on Twitter, when you've got Aubameyang, you've got every chance, mate. You've got a world class striker.
Arsenal have got goals in that team.
That's it, easy. They've got goals, and they've got a way of playing. It's not boring football with Arsenal. You just never have boring football. They have a way of playing, and they went to Frankfurt, and you know what, they beat Frankfurt easy, comfortably. And they come back, and then straight away the same play with the same ethos. Aubameyang running to the end, even though he's playing 90 minutes of the game.
Get a bit
Just goes to show, man.
Bit of credit out to the Villa players as well, though. McGinn and Grealish especially now.
I like McGinn. I take McGinn.
Grealish is turning into a bit of a player now, to be honest. He's stepping up to the mark. I mean, they were unlucky because, again, VAR, mate. Handball.
Yeah.
Come on. It's handball, innit?
It is handball.
They should have had the penalty.
Easy, but once the referee decides it's not, and pride gets in the way.
They're not going over to the TV. We talked about this the other day. Why is that not in there? But it is. They're allowed to walk over.
They're allowed to walk.
Not one of them has walked over yet. And had a look at the TV. Stop letting someone else make the decision. Stop bottling it, and actually make it your decision. Because we've argued the offsides and that, but penalties are blatant. It's down to the ref. There's no debating it. It should be the ref's call, simple as.
Easy.
Shouldn't be messing around with it. But if you'd have followed the rule that UEFA's put in, the VAR and everything's in, then it's a penalty.
Yeah, easy.
If you'd have looked at that monitor, Villa would have had a penalty. Simple as.
If you look at it, really.
Unlucky, but Arsenal fans still weren't happy, mate. It really wasn't. They weren't
No.
happy at all. I think they got lucky.
Yeah.
A lot of them, the way he came out of it was they're happy with the result. We rolled
They got
our luck.
lucky. They
We
rolled
got
the luck.
lucky.
And but you've got
Like you
Aubameyang.
said.
You've got
Exactly.
Aubameyang and Pepe and all them
Goal scorer.
goal scorers.
You've always
every
got a chance.
Yeah.
You've got a second chance.
Yeah. 100%.
And then obviously the biggest game of the week, and I looked at it, we were just walking around the shopping centre after the game at West Ham trying to find Wi-Fi to download all the videos, and the game was on the TV, and it was a case of West Ham fans all buzzing from watching us, and then in the pub watching Chelsea getting beat as well. But Chelsea were unlucky, mate, for me.
Do you know
They
what?
were.
That's
As good as the Liverpool goals were for set pieces,
Yeah.
that's how you do a set piece, by the way.
But Liverpool are efficient, mate, and it's
Clinical.
to say it.
Clinical as it
efficient.
comes.
Have a game plan, same players, same results, and just when you have that winning mentality, you just keep going and you keep going. Tired doesn't come into play. Nothing comes into play. You keep grinding out performances. You know what the end goal is, and you know what. This could be Liverpool's year, and it hurts me to say it. It really, really does.
6 out of
But
6.
6 out of 6, mate. 10 points behind him we are now already. And I'm not, you know what, I'm not even looking at it in the case of that way, but just shows how much of a banter club we are. Fair play to Chelsea, still playing with their philosophy. Lampard tried, he played well. I think he played alright, to be fair. And it just goes, that's for me the difference.
Liverpool fans were nervous, mate.
I know.
They were
Lampard,
nervous second
people
half.
say, oh, Lampard, you know what I mean? He played against Derby, he had a season there, yes. But I can't give Ollie that time because I feel like he won't get another job after this.
He won't, mate. He'll never get a job at a big club again. This
He
is
won't.
his big hurrah. So I
This
think
is it. He'll probably go back to mould after this.
I've said it myself. I think he's looking at himself rather than the bigger picture right now. Because if he was looking at the bigger picture, Matic, Mata, Young wouldn't be playing. I know you can only do so much in a one window, and people will say, "Well, let's see." Gary Neville said he needs 4 windows.
Oh, mate.
Where are you going to be? Who is going to come in 4 windows?
Yeah.
Who's going to come in 2 years if we keep falling away with 4?
We're not. That's what I'm saying to you. We're not bringing anyone.
Can't say
We're not
that.
finding this is not coming. We're gonna have Madison or overpriced Madison at 90 million quid. We'd probably get I don't know
Minimum that.
minimum, and then you probably get another striker, which probably I don't even know who's around anymore.
Our kid said I tell you what, Callum Wilson from Bournemouth would suit us down to the ground. Good striker, you get him for about 40 million. That basically would be the
Yeah.
type of player we could get. English
Yeah.
players. I mean, it's good that there's a few decent English players out there at the moment because that's
Yeah.
all I think we could get.
Yeah.
We can't attract foreigners anymore.
No, you can't.
Superstars are gone.
You can't.
We
And
have to
that's
start
the
trying to- we have-
statement.
we have to
and
try and
I don't
make
think
them.
you can rely on Rashford and Martial.
No, you
as much
can't.
as good as Martial is, I don't think he gets you 30 goals a season.
He doesn't,
Aubameyang
and
doesn't.
he gets
you-
injured.
He gets injured a lot.
He doesn't have to know how to milk an injury, Martial. I'll tell him that.
Sometimes
Given
you
that.
just need to have a willingness to come back from injury.
Yeah.
Just stop seeing how players do it. I think Rashford bottled it. I really do.
Yeah.
I seen it on the. I don't know if you've seen it on the pictures, but he was like, nah, I'm going. I'm
Yeah.
done, mate. And it's for me.
He wanted
looked
a way
bottled
out. He wanted a way out.
Yeah, he wanted a way out. He just thought it's not working this game for me. I'd rather
Yeah.
just get in.
Talking of Callum Wilson, just reminded me there was a game on Friday.
Oh yeah, Friday night. Yeah.
The old South
win.
Coast derby, wasn't it?
Bournemouth. You know what, mate?
First time in ever.
Yeah.
Ever
Top
that
three.
they've won.
Yeah.
That they've won at the
Oh, right, okay.
Southampton's
Oh.
place. They've never beat Southampton.
But you know, it just goes to show how poor the Premier League's been so far in terms of the big boys. How really, if you look at it in hindsight, Bournemouth now are becoming a team where, you know what, they're chasing the top now, and it's just becoming
Quality.
Yes, the quality, the points will come in December time where you see real interest. But fair play to Bournemouth. I feel like it was
Get
an
that.
end-to-end game at the end.
Yeah, get that
Real
good
good quality
start.
game.
Good start to the season. You've always got a chance for survival. It's
Yeah.
just as important as getting points in the
I think the
now.
steady Eddies. I feel like I still can't believe the
I
ground
think
is only
they were-
10,000.
I think they're established now.
Yeah.
They're another established
Yeah,
Premier League
and they
team.
stick to the way they play. I like that.
And
You've
that's
got,
what we're
as a
talking
manager, you've
about.
got to stick to where you play.
Yeah,
and
as a
stick to
style.
a play style, and just keep and blood young players, blood attacking philosophy, and you will get somewhere. But if you keep going back to your own methods, and
Yeah.
you keep trusting players that are just not good enough anymore,
That's
and
it.
you're telling me there's not enough players out there when Fred Gomez playing Pereira in the hole instead of playing him out wide,
You get found out.
You will find solutions, but if you don't, then
That's it.
same old.
Alright people, that sums up the Premier League review. Saeed, cheers
Yeah,
mate.
no worries,
Hit
pal.
the people with your socials, please,
Yeah, mate.
pal.
United Central on YouTube. We just did a video on my channel, tactical review.
Description below.
Yeah, go check
it
that out. And yeah, on realist_187. Check that out. I'll be doing a giveaway later on about 8 o'clock-ish. So make sure you tune into that. Two free tickets to the Rochdale game, VIP.
Check it out, peeps.
Yeah, go check it out, mate.
Nice one, mate. Yep, you know what to do, everyone. Like, share, subscribe if you're watching for the first time. I'll catch you for the Rochdale preview, which is coming up tomorrow. And Paul will actually be at the Rochdale game as well.